Hey, what is up guys? Welcome to my 10th C++ programming tutorial. My name is Eric, and in today's tutorial we are going to be learning about the while loop. As a quick refresher, a loop is something that allows you to repeat a certain action in your program multiple times, either forever or a finite time. In today's tutorial, we're going to be specifically looking at the while loop. Before we begin, let's create a simple example without using a loop first, and then another example which uses the loop. The program that we're going to be creating today is a very simplified version of a captcha code program. So what it basically does is, I'm sure if you went to a website and logged in or tried to comment on a post, you'll be eventually greeted with this type of screen. It shows a picture of words and then you are asked to enter it correctly. If not, it'll keep on bugging you with this screen forever and ever until you get it correctly. And that's what we're going to be doing. Except ours is not going to be that fancy. Like I said, it's going to be simplified. So we're going to be hard coding the captcha value. Do note, for educational purposes, you could hard code it and get away with it, but in a production environment, do not hard code values. This is for security purposes. So in order to do that, first off, we'll have to include the string library, which we've learned in a few episodes ago. So first off, let's create two string variables. One that will store the captcha and one that will store the user's input for what their guess is what the captcha might be. So string captcha, and then because it's going to be hard coded, we're going to set it equal to something. Let's say ABC123 just to keep it simple. And then string user input semicolon. Now we could start typing in the if-else statement and do the check there, but if we do that without loops, it will just run the program, end it, and that's all. It will not show the result of the program. So what we want to do first is ask for the user input and then do the checking. In order to do that, let's see out some instructions. Please enter the following captcha code plus for concatenation captcha to display the string and line to make a new line, and then get line cin comma user input for getting user input in the form of a string, and then finally we create the if-else statement to check it. So if user input is equal to the captcha code, then do something, and that something is cout correct. You got the captcha typed correctly. And line. Otherwise, if the captcha code does not match the user input, so incorrect input, then you would type out, let's say cout, oh no, please try again, and line. And now let's run the program. Start without debugging, build it, yes. Okay, now as you can see, please enter the following captcha code, ABC123. So now we have the opportunity to type it out, and that is ABC123. But wait, let's do the incorrect condition first. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you know, I'm just exaggerating it. Enter. Oh no, please try again. Now that is correct because the captcha code that we have stored is ABC123, but the user input is ABC1234567 which is obviously not equal to ABC123, and then it would print out, oh no, please try again. So notice how it immediately goes to the end of the program, press any key to continue, and the program stops. Now if it was a while loop, it would continue to ask the user for the input until it's correct. So let's try this again, and this time we'll type it in correctly. ABC123, enter, correct, you got the captcha typed correctly. And again, it shows the end of the program line. But anyways, it does as we expected it to do without loops. Now of course I could copy and paste this line of code, DC line of code again and paste it in here, but that would just be a temporary solution, because if I were to do that and then it goes through this and it detects, oh, it's incorrect, it only runs the second time, and then once the third time comes around, it stops. Let's see if that's the case. ABC12345, ABC12345, and then it stops, just like I said so. Okay, now let's delete that, and then okay. In the case of a while loop, let's put it underneath here. Okay, so here's the syntax for a while loop. While parentheses and then curly brackets. And then inside the parentheses, you put your conditional statement. So conditional statement goes in here. Just putting comments there for your own reference. And then finally, lines of code you want the program to repeat goes in here. Got it? Capiche? Awesome. So if we were to look back at our previous program that we wrote, the conditional statement we're checking against is user input equal captcha. That's what we're going to be putting here. Except this time we're going to put it not equals to. So user input. So while the user input is not equal to the captcha code stored on the program, run something in here over and over again. Okay, so let's type in getLine cin, comma user input. That will get the user's input. And then before that, let's type in please try again. Okay. And then as long as the captcha is not equal to the user input, the computer will keep on running the program inside here over and over again until the condition is met. And then once the condition is met, we'll display the message, correct, you got the captcha typed correctly, which is outside of the loop. Okay, note, it's outside of the loop. Okay, so let's delete all these pieces of code and then run the program. Okay, so shows please try again. Okay. Oh, I forgot to type in the captcha. So again, the captcha is okay, and then let's rerun this again. Okay, so the program shows please try again. The captcha is ABC123. So let's type in the wrong condition. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you can see, it repeats it and asks us to type it again. ABC 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. ABC 8765 or whatever. As you can see, it keeps on asking us for the captcha. So I'm just spamming it at this point. As you can see, it keeps on asking us for the correct captcha. So let's finally type it in correctly. So ABC 1, 2, 3, enter. As you can see, the loop stops, it runs the statement correct. You got the captcha typed correctly. That's exactly what we wanted to happen. And all that took us was 5 pieces of code, excluding everything else that we set up. Compared to the monstrosity piece of code we wrote before, this is a lot more simpler and more efficient. Anyways, thank you for watching, and if you have any questions on how to use the while loop, feel free to leave a comment below. Like the video, that would help me a lot, and stay subscribed because there will be more videos coming soon. Again, thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.